All right, I got more vintage tap handles for you all. This one is a Budweiser tap. It's a vintage Budweiser tap, lucite or acrylic. This one is a floating eagle tap. I believe that I've covered some of the floating eagle taps before. I'm not quite sure that I've covered this one, so I did want to feature it. This one is notable for kind of like the lucite and that style because of the fact that this actually has the three different sides to it. A lot of times with this, not the triangular ones, but with a lot of other lucite ones, they will just be two-sided, so just a front and back. But there are a series of the ones that are triangular. This is the smaller style of it. You'll occasionally come across the larger ones as well. The larger ones are significantly larger. And that's one that you'll see typically with Budweiser, like the Bud Lights and that sort of stuff. It's also worth noting that sometimes you'll see these tap handles as this type of tap handle, or sometimes you'll see it with an extension. So it's essentially an extension that comes out on the bottom there is like a metal portion, this extender. But a lot of times when I see it or when I've seen them in the past, they'll be like this. It's also worth noting that this is in like very, very good condition. So I got this from another collector, and as you'll notice, there's like you might be able to see just a touch of coloration there or a touch of like visible items there. But overall, you'll notice that it's a very clean condition. So it's very easy to see through it. There's not a lot of issues there. So it's overall just in pretty great condition. The It's also worth noting on the bottom here, I typically like to call this out the threading or what you do see down there. You'll notice here that it looks like it's kind of got lucite and then metal threading afterwards. I can't quite tell, but it is just worth noting that this doesn't have an insert. So this is the normal 3/8/16 threading as is. And what I mean by that is it doesn't have a separate brass insert to adjust the sizing there. But these ones are sometimes referred to as the floating eagle. That is a reference to this right here, the Anheuser-Busch like logo that appears to be kind of floating inside there. Oh, let's see if we can get a close up. Yep, there we are. And once again, this one is the smaller one. I've got a series of these vintage tap handles that I'll be covering. A few Budweiser, I believe I've got some Coors or some other ones. So I'll be going through those. But as usual, if you have any requests, if you have anything that you want me to cover, just drop a message and I'll get around to it.